Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the 3rd of December. It is the 3rd of Advent, the third live stream in this series of 10-minute portraits. And I'm delighted to have you here. Thank you for joining me. We're going to be working from this awesome reference photo of Sonny Wagemans. I see Sonny Woogmans. He's taken all of the vowels out. Sonny Wagemans, who is a member of the Kanyo artist community from Antwerp. And I asked if he has anything to say, and he said, not really, to be honest. I'm mostly just a guy who loves art and is working towards a future where I can be creative all the time, which I think is perfect. And I wish you that, Sonny, and I wish that for all of us who want it. It's great to have you here. I'm really enjoying these live streams. I really feel energized by it. I don't have them right here, but the last couple of days have been super fun drawing together, and I've loved seeing people posting their sketches in the Discord server. And it's been so great that people have been sharing there. So at the top of the live chat, I have put the link to the Discord server where you can share your work. And if that link is no longer active, feel free to get in touch with me and I'll send you the active link, because those links do expire. And something else that expires is if you celebrate Christmas and you're into giving gifts, the time is drawing near. If you don't live in the same part of the planet as me and you're interested in me commissioning me to do a portrait for you, I have commissions open, 20% off at the moment on my website, dylansara.com. There's a commissions part. There's also tickets to my Sunday workshop series, which is coming up, and you can join me for shading and shadow this Sunday. So commissions, the workshops, super cool. Sunday night was so much fun, and I'm really looking forward to the next 3 in the installment. So without further ado, 10 minutes with Sonny. Where did I put my timer? Oh, I'll use my phone. I have a special little timer that I was using. I just posed every Tuesday. You can join us next Tuesday. I host a 2-hour Zoom portrait sketching session when we pose for each other, and I just posed, so I put the timer somewhere where I could see it. Thank you for being here, Maya, Ike, Lisa, Hannah, Klaus, Hannah, again, Louisa. No, we didn't start yet. We're just about to. Thank you for being here. We're just about to start. Let's do it. And apparently it's good for YouTube stats if you chat and say stuff in the chat. So you could say stuff, ask questions. Lewis is here. Just be busy in the chat. Apparently my mother used to be like, everyone just quiet down in the chat. We want to focus on the live stream. But apparently it's really good on YouTube. People be like, oh, people are engaging with this, and the more the merrier. So if you say things in the chat, then that could be beneficial for these live streams. Maybe more people will come, and YouTube will show people this is a thing that people like chatting about. Let's start drawing. I know it's difficult to get busy with your keyboard while you're drawing. So chat. Authentic chatting. Valuable questions. Thoughtful, insightful chatting. Either way, apparently it's just a thing which can be kind of good. I spent some time in the afternoon lining up amazing references. Because I've been collecting, I collect references, and for the sake of these streams, because I'm sharing these people's photos, which they graciously have permitted me to share, and it's a fun opportunity to get in touch with people. I have a bunch of artists who will be drawing, and Sonny did a really amazing portrait of me. I wish I had it to show you, because it was really, really cool. Maybe I can bring it up on my phone once I've finished drawing. So for those who don't know, Kanyo is part of Kanyo. I don't know if anyone can really define what Kanyo is, but there is a Telegram group chat for reference sharing. And a lot of people there are a lot of artists, people who draw and paint themselves, and they upload selfies and or landscapes or animals or strange things or memes. And there are various parallel Kanyo chats. And this one is from the reference sharing chat. So yeah, I've been getting in touch with a bunch of the Kanyo members, and I think in the reference sharing chat, it's just an open kind of chaotic Telegram group chat with, I think the last time I checked, it was like 2,600 people from all over the globe who are in the chat. And yeah, it's just a really cool way to share and connect, and everyone's always looking for something interesting to draw, right? So that is one of the great resources that I'm aware of artists sharing photos for artists. This line is not where, well, it is, it's exactly where it is. Yeah, so it was really nice just getting in touch with a bunch of people who so far everyone has said, yeah, of course, you're welcome to share my photo. So Sonny, if you're seeing this, thank you so much for the great reference. Thank you for the awesome portrait you did of me. So I'm just hot off of 2 hours of time portrait sketching, where the longest pose was 6 minutes. So I'm primed for this drawing. So I don't know exactly. I posed 3 times in the session and had some really incredible direction from Shannon in the last pose. That was a fun emotional posing experiment from my dear friend Shannon. And so I just posed a bunch of times. But I usually think we draw about like 26 portrait sketches in the space of 2 hours. And I know some of you have never been, and you're all welcome, and you don't have to come, and you don't even have to turn your camera on. You can just keep your camera off and draw along if you like. And it is, on so many levels, really amazing. The sketch practice is so good. All the friends there, the community aspect of it is so good. And I have definitely my observational sketch practice has thrived and flourished with the regular weekly practice. It's just been so good. So I feel like this drawing just kind of is happening quite well because I'm primed for it. And the more you practice, the easier it is to access that readiness. And it's also there's a lot to be said for warming up. Or sometimes stepping away from what you're doing. I've had moments where I've been trying to work on a commission or an illustration concept and just kind of stuck and not happy with what I'm doing. And I'm like, I've got to do something different. And I find that when I have had in the past, when I've been stuck with a concept or something that's just kind of not working, I'll just grab some reference from Kanyo or Sketchy and just do a few really quick sketches, and I have had the experience that has just kind of loosened up my approach and changed my perspective. And when I've come back to something, I've been like, now I'm in a different state to be able to deal with the task at hand. So just practicing, doing lots of sketch practicing, seeing lots of faces. I love it. And I would imagine for many of you, it could be a really enjoyable thing to participate in. So I have the link to that is in the description. Alyssa's here as well. Hello. Also the links to the Sunday workshops. And I think Sunday will be really cool. Shading and shadow. For those of you who haven't been the last couple of days, the theme this Advent is of moving into darkness. And I kind of have this idea. I haven't set it all up perfectly yet, and I've just kind of been puzzling things today a bit with the reference. But the idea with the reference and thematically also fitting with the idea of the workshops is that the reference will become darker, and as we move into the darkness, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, it will be inverted. If you're down south, up south, who knows? I wish I had. We moved house and I can't find my blending stumps. And just now I realise I would love to have a blending stump. So if you're coming to the workshop, or if you're interested, if you have any questions, this is be a thoughtful and relevant thing to put into the chat. Do you have any questions about like shading and shadow? What is, are there challenges you face, or are you just open to the experience of diving into the shadow? If there was something that you would like to hear addressed in these streams, and also more in depth in the workshop, put it in the chat, the live chat. You can also ask comments if you're watching the recording. Feel free to also add comments to the video, because I read them and I reply, and I know not everyone can always be here live at the same time, so feel free to write into the comments. Apparently that's good for the YouTube algorithm as well. And yeah, what I said at the beginning is about the Christmas commissions. I figured out if a lot of my audience, I think about half or 2/3, is maybe from the Americas, and it takes a couple weeks for things by post to reach the States. If you're interested in commissioning something for the festive season, any time of year really, I've got commissions at the moment starting at €60 and upwards, depending on what you want. If you're interested, head on over to my website. There's a commissions page on dylansara.com, and there's more information there, and I would love to draw you. If you're interested, it could be I could also work on your portrait during a live stream. That's 10 minutes. 10 minutes with Sonny. Louisa has finished her drawing, so now she can chat. We can all start chatting now. I still don't know where my blending stump is. I'll zoom in a little bit, shall I? Now is the time to chat, to communicate, to converse and connect. Here we go, wobbly. My setup is a bit different now. I have this monopod that I have my camera on over here, and I'm still not entirely sure. There's a point when I zoom in. Here we go. If I zoom in too far, I can't focus anymore. But here is my drawing of Sonny, and I did a lot of peripheral shading to kind of get darker, like the background. I like I like in the reference how there's this, well, that's the brightest, the super bright shape is the sky, and the skin tone is quite bright, and it's surrounded by a nice like dark shape containing that. So I'm often looking at shapes when I'm looking for reference, like, and even maybe like pre-consciously, is that a word? Like that they're there are certain references that appeal to me, and then as I go through the drawing process and I start to understand like what is it about it which appeals to me, why is this interesting to draw for me, that I've started to understand something about what I enjoy about lighting and shapes and shadow, and if there are cool shadows and cool shapes, it's fun. It's nice to have a reference where you just kind of, as you're doing whatever you do, scrolling through the Canyo chat or Instagram, if there's an image that's like, wow, something that captivates you, then taking the time with it to draw it, you can start to maybe understand what was it about it that captivated you, why is that interesting to draw, why is it interesting to look at. So yeah, I thought there were a lot of cool shapes in here. Everyone else is still drawing. Lisa is looking forward to Sunday Shadows. Yeah, looking forward to it as well. And so nice to have you along with us, Lisa. 420 Authentic has been looking for a channel like this. Really? You found it. How authentic. That's great. If you've been drawing along, I would love to see your work. Please tag me on Instagram if you're sharing on Instagram. Also on YouTube. Hashtag Drawing with Dylan, and the muse, Sonny Vargamans. You can tag all of us, and you can share your work in the Discord server as well, because it's so cool. People have been sharing their work there, and I've really liked it because it's so focused. It's just like pop, pop, pop. People just sharing the work that they have done from this reference. So if you go into the daily reference channel in the Discord server, then you just see what everyone else has been doing too, which is really cool. And here we go. I can show you this portrait that Sonny did of me. If you just wait here a moment. Thank you for joining. The 10-minute portrait is over, but I will send this over to my computer and show you this because it's so cool, and everyone should check out and follow Sonny. Louisa can't deal with Telegram. Maybe there is a similar WhatsApp group. I don't know. But I like to diversify, not for everything to be on Meta. But maybe there is a WhatsApp group. But Telegram, you could get Telegram and only use it for the Canyo chat. And then it wouldn't be so cluttered and disturbing. Because it's really cool. People share such good reference there. And because generally people are also drawing and painting themselves, they have an idea of what could be interesting to share as a reference. So there's a lot of really high quality reference there, and a lot of people also share their work there that they have done inspired by those references. And airdrop worked, so I will show you Sonny's portrait of me from 21 weeks ago. How cool is this? So cool. I love it. So that's the portrait Sonny did of me. I like it a lot. Thank you, Sonny. Louisa, do I have a dedicated thread in the Discord for people to add reference pics? Not yet, but there could be such a thing. I have. He is Preslav. Who is Preslav? I don't have open reference sharing. I have daily reference where I'll be sharing and I'm pinning all of the daily references. So if you go into that thread, that conversation, and you go to the pinned posts, you'll see the daily references. I have suggestions, events, tutorial work, feedback and loving critique, general chat and art share. I wanted to like have a place to share resources, and we could have within our Discord server, we could have a place where people share their own references. That's a cool idea. It would kind of be like Canyo, except it's a little us version of it. So anyone who's interested in that, that's a cool idea. I will add such a channel to the Discord server. Thank you for the idea, Louisa. It is a great portrait. A mountainous portrait. I could have a thing on Discord for us to share references that we have taken. That is true. I will do it. It shall be done. In the model of Canio, but like a mini Canio. And if you're in Canio as well, you could also share the references to Canio. And you could just share it between us and we'll draw each other. Cool. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to head over to Discord and start a new channel for sharing references. And you can tune in there to get the daily references and come back and draw with me every day of Advent because I love it. And I've already said the things about the workshop and commissions and stuff. You can buy me a coffee if you want. Hit like and subscribe. Tomorrow I'm going to film a Patreon tutorial. Thank you for being here. I love you all. You're great. Crazy pics of you and birds. I want to see them. Yes. Put them all in the Discord channel that I'm about to make. Louisa, thank you everyone. Take care. Share your work so we can see it here. Because I'll be reposting. And thank you. You